Now let's talk about pregnancy. It's a personal matter, you already know that. But what happens when it also becomes a professional matter? Like when a boss tells their employees when to get pregnant, or rather, to take turns getting pregnant. What are we talking about? Here's our report. The road to motherhood is not easy. Pregnancy comes with its own set of troubles. There's nausea, fatigue, body aches, and a bunch of other issues. You probably already know about the long list. But maybe there's one problem you haven't thought about yet. Your boss. Because there are some managers who can't help but make something as personal as pregnancy an official matter. What we're about to tell you is not from one of those horrible bosses movies, but it may as well be. We're talking about a government office in China where a manager asked 3 women to take turns getting pregnant. Seriously, she asked the trio to get pregnant in rotation and not at the same time. Why? So they could take turns applying for maternity leave. The 3 female employees were asked to attend a meeting to discuss their pregnancy plans with senior executives. Though the women were surprised, they went with the flow. But what came next was a bigger shocker. A female executive asked them to change their pregnancy plans and not get pregnant at the same time, so they don't take maternity leave during the same period. The boss said that this would leave the company short-staffed, which it couldn't handle. She even said that the business would get paralyzed if they took a maternity leave. Not cool, right? Especially when studies say that maternal leaves don't hurt companies, they don't even hurt the economy as a whole. Instead, this Chinese government office went against logic and tried to meddle so hard their logic actually went viral, but not in a good way. One of the 3 women spoke up about this on social media, and the rage was widespread. Her post went viral, and people were really angry at the company. If they thought getting a female executive to dish out this comment would help them, they were wrong. What's actually funny here is that this government office is pretty much going against what China really needs right now: babies. They have a population crisis, and last year China had only 9.56 million births. That's a record low. It's the first time births have fallen below 10 million since 1950. In fact, 16 Chinese provinces recorded a negative population growth rate last year. That being said, as strange as it is for bosses to tell their employees when to get pregnant, at least they aren't sharing how-to tips.